Hello, YouTubers. It's Crazy Tuesday again. Well, I have three videos today. Actually, one of them I didn't post on my electric bill. Maybe tomorrow I'll do it. But so here's the final version that may change again. Um, Went to the hardware store, and of course they laugh at me when I say I'm looking for aluminum washers and nuts, and even bolts. We got some aluminum screws for a splash, a backsplash over a stove. But so I ended up going with stainless, some stainless washers and lock nuts and nuts, and some bolts so that I can use it for the center one. So basically, I did is I got one of these things that'll fit a two knot wire. Of course, when I said two knot to the guy behind the counter, he didn't know what I was talking about. He said, number two. I said, no, that's not a number two. That's a number two wire, but I want a two knot wire. Then I had to say 2/0, and of course the guy behind the counter knew what I was talking about because they don't talk old school. At any rate, so this will give me the ability to put one here without a lug on it. So I put these on all four of them, and I switched over to stainless steel bolts, and it's got a Phillips head on the bottom. Um, and then I did that all four, and then changed my mind and decided to go with um, I got fender washers, quarter 20, quarter inch fender washers, and some more lock washers and nuts. And then I changed my mind again and decided I'd put them in all spots. And then I changed my mind again and put a lock washer behind the screw. So yeah, I was redunding a little bit here, but you know, I may as well do it the way I want to do it. So the lock washer is going to keep the screw from hopefully loosening up on its own. I don't really need all this to be super conductivity because basically what's going to happen is the lug's going to go behind here and it's going to get scrammed on there. And then the aluminum, I guess the threads probably got a little messy when I was driving them in to the copper because, you know, it was my first time. I probably should have done is gone in with a steel screw first and cleaned up the threads in the block before I went and put the aluminum in it. So, it's redundancy. So, now these spin really free because the last thing you need to do is be fighting with a nut when you're in there. And then you're dropping them. Me with my nimble fingers, I tend to drop things. You can tell that when I look at my shop floor; they're all over the place. So this is the updated version of it, um, and I think it's going to work out nice. So basically, the lugs are going to go behind the fender washers and sandwich up tight against the bar, which is all it needs. So you don't really need a high conductivity in this part here. So all it has to do is do its job, hold it down tight. The aluminum it can stretch. The stainless steel, I don't think it's going to stretch. So, um, yeah, that's it. Ta ta. Enjoy your night. Yeah, 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 yeah.